Hi and welcome once again. This is another tutorial from Icon Web Design Adelaide. This tutorial is all about how to put a product photo into WooCommerce in your WordPress website. Now the first thing we need to do is to log into your site. So pop in your URL along the top, then your username and then your password. Once you're logged in, we'll navigate to the media library. This is so we can find out what size the images are being used in your website. As you can see, we've got a lot of product images already in this library. If you navigate to the top, after clicking on an image, you'll see the dimensions that we need just there. Next, we will create a Photoshop master file. Create a new file. Make sure you're working in pixels. Dimensions are 1000, width 1000 in height. The resolution will be 72 dpi, and make sure that you select RGB. Don't forget to save your file. Give it an appropriate name. We've already created a file, so we're just going to save over the top of it. We've called ours Product Photo Master and save it as a Photoshop file. In this tutorial I'm actually placing an illustration, but I want to place a photo just so I can show you how to manage a photo. So I'm opening up a picture of my son Jackson. If I select all, copy, and then go back to the template and paste the image. Now if you hit your tab key on a Macintosh, it'll hide the palettes and you'll be able to see the edges of the transform tool, and then you can scale it down and maneuver it around to however you wish. In my case, I just want to do this as a head and shoulders shot. To apply that, hit the tab key once again so you can see your palettes. Hit the move tool. That'll set it, and then of course don't forget to name the palette layer. This is just good housekeeping. And once you're done, we're going to go back to placing the actual illustration. So I navigate to the customers folder, select the image that we require. This is an Illustrator file in my case. Now I'll resize this because I know that this comes in too small in Photoshop. So if you find that your image comes in smaller than the template, maybe size it up in Illustrator. Take a copy and then go back to Photoshop and paste it into our template. Make sure it's pixels. Just zoom in a bit there. And just scale it down so there's a little bit of air around the image. And then of course we need to name the layer. And to keep it consistent, we're just putting the product name in there. It's actually a product code. With each of the layers that we create in this template, we'll save them as a JPEG. And this is the file that will actually be put into the media library in your WordPress website. So give it an appropriate name. Make sure you save it as a JPEG. As a part of the saving process, just save it as a high quality here because, as I said, we will be compressing this. Now we need to compress the JPEG that we created. We're going to use a tool, which is a free tool, on a website called Tiny JPEG. So just open up a new tab, type in tinyjpeg.com, and then drag and drop your JPEG into the little window there. And this will compress it down. It will keep a really good quality looking image. As you can see, we've reduced the file size by 85%, which is awesome. Then just download the file to your download folder and replace the JPEG that you created. This is very important. Once that process is complete, head over to the dashboard of the website, click on the media library and drag the new compressed image into the media library of the website. Then in the dashboard we'll go down to products and we'll find the product that we need to add the image to. Click edit, and then once that opens, just over to the right you'll see product image, set product image. Click that and that will open up the media library window. Navigate to the image that you want to place, make sure it's the correct one, and then set the product. Update the product page, scrolling up, hit the update button. And then once that's saved, we'll see how it looks in the website. So we'll just go over to the shop. And there it is. Click on the product. Now the reason we wanted the image so large is because once you roll your cursor over the image, you can see that it enlarges without pixelating. This feature can be turned on or off in WooCommerce. We have it on, so if it's not working for you, then you can change the settings. If you click on the image, it now opens as a modal, which is also very handy. And that's about it. That's the end of the tutorial. I hope you enjoyed that. And make sure you join us for another how-to tutorial from Icon Web Design Adelaide.